This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Little Uzi. He might cancel his album. Oh no, please don't. You know this is going to be. I mean, you know, I know he has fans. I'm just not a huge. I'm a fan of some of his older stuff. His newer stuff sounds like, you know, it's like, it's, I don't know. It says 9 songs from Barter 16 have leaked online. The album could potentially be canceled now. Or Mel would just put it out. Because people will still consume it. Just call it a mixtape. T.I. joins in the clowning of his son in a friendly way. He says he'll grow into his teeth. If you don't know, his teeth, they were big. Look, I think.
What was your first reaction when you seen his teeth too?
One man, I remember. Hey, look, man. The man said he wanted his teeth done, and he put it paper up. He put it paper up, man. Stacked the money, man, and he went and he got.
Hey, so he started off positive, but then he started. Someone else said he had like. They talked about how big his teeth was, and he had to laugh about it because it's just like he said even his mom's reaction was, "Those why are them teeth so big?"
Whoa, they gave King tip teeth.
Yeah, I mean, it was. They were big teeth. Then we got, let's see what's up next. Wack 100 and 1090 Jake. So Wack 100's up at No Jumper. He calls 1090 Jake. Well, Adam does. 1090 Jake hangs up. And then, you know, Wack 100 calls him a buster and all this other stuff and texts him from Adam's phone saying, like, a bunch of nonsense. This beef is really over Wack 100 not agreeing with him putting out his friend QCP's paperwork. It's funny how it's okay when it's somebody else, but if it's his friend, you know, no, you can't call him out. You know, it's like, nah, it has to be equal. Then we got Fresh and Fit podcast. They lose their partnership program, so they're not making money on their podcast right now. And this isn't, you know, I see a lot of people celebrating on these blogs, but it's like, you know, you have the option to not watch this content. It is a freedom of speech, you know, like it's not like they're doing anything to anybody. Really, they're just kind of like having an open conversation with people about stuff. And yeah, that might be a harsh delivery, but I don't know. So, you know, it's a hard situation, you know, like it's just like it doesn't mean like if I don't agree with something, it doesn't mean you have to like, you just don't watch it, you know? Jermaine Dupri's calling out brands for not doing hip hop 50 events in Atlanta. Sprite just did one in Atlanta. He just you know, he has to. Why doesn't he generate interest for it? Come on, this is Jermaine Dupri. He could easily put this together. You know, everyone saw the big event in New York and they got jealous. Nas put that together. Do the same. You could do the same thing in Atlanta and everywhere else. Everyone deserves to celebrate. Oh gosh, Boosie's on some clown stuff. So Boosie's really defending YNW Melly. He said, and this reaffirms how clown this is. Why do you think he knows YNW Melly? He showed up to YNW Melly's trial because he ran into YNW Melly in the airport and he bought him all his magazines and his food. And from then on, he was like, I gotta support this guy. Are you kidding me? Boosie's a real clown, bro. Like, I like Boosie's like commentary and everything, but the more he talks and everything, it's like, dude, you're like a weird. Oh, we're the same. We're the same age, bro. Like, you haven't matured. Like, YNW Melly, he's like, I don't agree with. I knew he wasn't going to be found guilty, bro. There's mad evidence against this guy, and maybe he did take his friends out, right? But it's like you're going to his trial and everything, and right after he went to his trial, he got arrested for a gun charge federally. He's bringing a lot of heat on himself. His reasoning was just so weird. He's like, I'm just a real guy. Why do you have to... people that really are genuine don't have to say that they're genuine. He'll show up for this, but he'll take his daughter's car back. It's just, come on, bro. This guy, there's so many examples with Boosie where it's just like he's entertaining, but if you give people, sometimes when you give people a lot of attention, like he's getting right now, they kind of expose themselves. I'm still a fan of Boosie. It's just that he'd be doing a lot of weird stuff. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's like, come on, calm down, bro. Lil Tim, I guess the charges actually have been dropped from the 2020 shooting in Atlanta, taking out King Von. It was declared self-defense, which it was. It was self-defense. There's no way around it. And I'm not saying he's a model citizen. I'm just saying in that situation, it was self-defense. Anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll have some better news later. This is Jordan Tower, and I got to check out that Irv Gotti interview in detail now. Pick it apart. Peace.